welcome to the first ever episode of Pipes Plays. I'm Pipes, and what we're doing here is we're going to try a new type of feature on the Dimp Digital channel, and we're going to give a go of an actual playthrough of a game. So what the process will be is I'll play through a game until we get to the end, or if it's a game that there is no ending, until we get bored or I get bored, and then we'll move on to something else. As a lot of you know, there was a big sort of Steam sale over the winter, so I've got lots of good games from the Mac. So there'll be lots of stuff that I can play at the moment. So we'll just see which one we want to play at the time. For the moment, I'm going to play, as you can see, Game Dev Tycoon. This was one of the games that was in the Steam sale at the moment. So got it's nice and cheap, and it's well worth for picking up. So yeah, let's give this a go. I personally have only played this for about 15 minutes, so I'm quite new to this as well. So bear with me, and we'll work our way through it. Right, we want a new game here. Here we go. We're jumping right in. So welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games and game fans, and become the leader of the market. Well, that sounds cool. I would quite like to become a leader of the gaming world, take over, become the next notch. Right, before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Right, okay then. Right, well, what should the name be? Oh, let's call it, I've got an idea. Pipeline. Or one word, pipeline? Yeah, pipeline. Pipeline Games. There we go. And a player name, oh, it's not going to be me, it's going to be, what's a good name? Jimmy Johnson? Yeah, Jimmy Johnson? Jimmy Johnson, fantastic. Well, unless it's going to be a weird girl, but no, we're going to go play as a bloke. And what type of hairstyle should we go for? What do you reckon Jimmy would be? Yeah, I like the blonde hair. No, it could be him. Type of wear. Alright, we've got quite a lot. There we go. We'll go for this sort of nice. I'm going to go to the golf course, geeky look. I like that. Let's continue. Right, tutorial. So we'll get a tutorial at the start of this. So bear with us, because obviously there would be quite a few tutorials planned as we are planning. So tutorial. If you ever want to review the tutorial message, then you can do so in the help menu. Okay, that's fine. To access the help menu and other features such as saving, loading, and creating games, simply press escape and access the main menu. Okay, that's self-explanatory. Tutorial. Congratulations, you've just started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is in a garage and you are the only employee, but don't worry. Many successful businesses have started out this way, and that's correct. Google did, so maybe the next Google here. Who knows? Let's start developing your first game. Close this message, and you can click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okay, fantastic. Right. So yeah, he's right. Anywhere on the screen. Right. Let's develop a new game. Christ. Right. So this is obviously where we're going to develop our first game from our garage. I'm going to name this garage Pipes Hole. Yeah, this is the pipe hole at the moment, so we're working from the pipe hole. I'm not very good at picking names, so let's just sort of pick the genres first. So we've got a choice for fantasy, dance, detective, or sports. Right, I don't want to do a dance game, that sounds pretty boring. Sports, that's probably more loading scene, playing. Football manager, detective, fantasy. Let's go for detective. Let's go for type of genre. Action, no, it's not going to be an action. Role play, that might be quite interesting, or strategy. No, let's try role play detective game. Let's pick a platform. Crikey, right? So we've got two platforms here: the G64 or the PC. We've got both here. The costs clearly, so 20k to go on the G64 or 5k to go on the PC. It's a lot smaller. Well, it's not that much of a smaller market share. So I'm about 12%, but this saves us 15k, and we're only just starting out. So let's try the PC. Right, let's go next. Right, so we can choose the graphics of the game. So we've got text-based or 2D version 1. Well, we're at the very start, so detective RPG. So I'm going to stay text-based. We're going to save ourselves £5,000. We've only got 70k at the moment, so let's keep this first game down to a minimum. Fantastic. Oh, and away he goes. He started. Oh, fantastic. Oh, development stage 1. Right, so this is where we're going to develop our first sort of stage of the game. So, in terms of the engine, I don't think we need a big engine, and I'm not too sure we really need that much. Well, it's a text-based, so we don't really need that much gameplay. However, the story and quests are going to have to go through the roof for this. We're a big detective, good stories, and I reckon we'll kill him. So right, he's developing away. Now look at this, all these little bubbles are going into the different areas. So we've got technology, research, going to design. We've got 2 bugs at the moment, crikey. We're in the 4th week, crikey, so that's a long way to go. We're already a month in, that means. Development stage 2. So we've got dialogue, level design, and artificial intelligence. We're doing a role-playing game, and it's text-based, so AIs. I'm really not too fussed too much about that. Level design, I think we need to concentrate quite high on. Well, actually, dialogue. Dialogue's quite high, and level design will keep quite high as well. Let's max these 2 out, and let's literally have no artificial intelligence in this game. I think that sounds good. Right, guys, obviously he's busy coding away. It's a hard job actually sitting in front of that computer. Look at that code; it's actually developing as well. Ah, cool. So we're at the development stage 3. And now you can see on the right hand side there we've got our selected features that we've already text based. We're on basic sounds, and so we've got the choice here of the world design level 1. I'm not sure the level 1, so maybe we upgrade these later on. World design, graphics, and sound. The text based, so graphics we don't need that. Once again, world design, really don't need an awful bit of world design because we're text based again. However, let's just really max the sound on this. Let's get some good sounds for this story going. And actually, I've just realised I forgot to name the game. Brilliant. So this first game is actually called Game-1. Brilliant. Right, he's debugging at the moment, which is great. Oh, monthly costs have just come out. Right, we've just debugged. Oh, still working. It's got design up. Can we get more technology? Fantastic. Let's finish this game and get this out. Well, game 1, new topic bonus, new combo bonus, brilliant. So obviously here, this is where we can level up different aspects of the game. Oh, unfortunately now this first game is called Game-1. We forgot to go back and name it. So it's obviously the mystery of the first game. That's when we went detective, didn't we? So let's release this and see how this does. Development game history. Game history, so we've got some more new things here now in the selection menu. Let's go and research. We've got obviously 16 research points at the moment. It's not enough to create our own game engine, but we can research a new topic. Medieval, Wild West, spy, or school. Medieval sounds nice. We can do a Game of Thrones-esque type game next, maybe, if this doesn't succeed. So, oh, there it goes. Oh, our first game reviews are in. Right, cool. Let's go and see how we did. So for Game-1, that's not a bad start. I've got 6. That's higher than 5. Well, mid for here from Informed Games. Fun stages. 5 again. They're focused on the level design. Served this game very well. Thank you, Game Hero. 6 could have been better. I think it was pretty good, to be honest. All games. Screw you, all games. Right, let's close that. And obviously, still working. Oh, another again. Pipeline Games, a newcomer to the industry, has just released their first game, Game-1. The game had a moderate response of reviews. We are curious what Pipeline Games will deliver in the future. Well, probably the best game they will ever see is my answer to that. So he's still researching away. Oh, and over here we can see the top right-hand side of the screen how many units of the game we're selling. So we've sold, in our first week, we sold 1,847 units of the game on PC. And we've made it into the charts. We're number 65. Well, that's pretty good. We're actually in the charts, which you can't really moan too much about. That's okay. Right, game 1 was so successful that we now have 8 fans. Wow. To be honest, those 8 fans are probably the rest of the Dimp digital lot, so we're not really getting off there, but let's hope we can build on that. Maybe get up to the 100 fans. That'd be quite cool. That's our first target, 100 fans. And we're piling in the money again. We're back up. We've now researched the topic medieval. So now we've researched that, we can create. We don't want to generate a game report. We want to develop a new game. And we want to develop, this time, a medieval game. Like we just researched it. Let's create a medieval game. So we could have an adventure, an RPG, a simulation, or strategy. So, or an action. I'm going to stay away from action for the moment. We're doing quite a lot of text-based, and I think should we do our second text-based game, this time in the medieval forum, and I think we will, and we'll keep to the role-play game. And we'll pick our platform. We'll probably stay with the PC, even though the market share's now gone down. But we'll stick there. We save 15,000, and at the moment we don't have a lot of money. So let's go for the PC again. And we're not calling this Game #2 again. This is a medieval RPG. So we call this one Sir. What's Sir? I don't know. Sir Hill a lot. So obviously this is about a guy that lives on the top of a hill, and he's obviously going to have to be defending it off from lots of people trying to take it over, and maybe can take over the rest of the world. So Sir Hill a lot is our first game. What's our second game now? So it's going to cost £10,000, and we're going to stick with our text-based as we did on the first one. That seems to serve us well at the start of this game, so let's do that again. And away he goes for Sir Hill a lot. I know, like, we're still going up there, Sir Hill a lot. We're just starting. So once again, story and quests. I'm going to venture a bit more into the gameplay on this one, but once again, I don't think we need to concentrate too much on the engine. It's really story and quests. We're doing RPG, so let him just start making our game, and hopefully this will be a quite good one, and we can catch up with Game #1. Right, so it's a medieval RPG. We want to add dialogue. Let's get a bit of artificial intelligence going there now, and we'll just bring the level design down a little bit and focus quite a lot. Let's bring this halfway down, and we'll focus quite a lot on our dialogue. So some heary type stuff, medieval speak. So we do that. And as I say, there's still no bugs, so it's quite good at this stage of the game. We had quite a lot of this time already. We've got 10 designs. The technology's been pretty poor though, only halfway there. What did we do last time? So we concentrate quite heavy on the sounds. I don't think we need to concentrate too heavy on the sounds for this one. However, let's just do, that's it. We'll do half and half, and our graphics are still going to be poor. We're text based. We don't need fancy graphics. So that's the final stage of the game, and hopefully we can get some more into the technology, because that's sitting pretty low at the moment. And we've finished. I've got 2 bugs. And we've just ironed those out. Has he got any more? Does he want to put any more into the technology? No, but it's good timing though. Our first game has now come off the market. We sold almost 10,000 games, and we generated £64,000 from that. So that's pretty good. That's really good. And actually, we can see our fan base has actually gone up as well. We've got 37 fans off that first game, so that's very encouraging. I'm glad to actually get this one off the market, off that appalling title there. That's okay then. Let's finish this game up there and get this onto the market. New record for our design. Our technology is still letting us down there. Maybe we need to focus more on the engine side of things for the next game. So remember that. But we're doing quite well on the stories and quests and our dialogue. It'd be quite nice to get those ticked over to level 2. Jimmy Johnson. I've got +93 there, so hopefully do quite well. Let's release that game. And have they just released it? Fantastic, yeah. So our first game reviews have just come in for Sir Hill-a-Lot, the very RPG man sitting on top of his hill in his castle with his sword. Let's see how the critics are saying. Can it be our last game? We tried to... no, Star Games are not liking it compared to our other one. We got 6 off them. Informed Gamer. Nice experience. 5, they shouldn't have forgot about the graphics, which we did, but then we are a text-based game, so I don't know what they really mean about the good graphics. 6 again, so not pretty similar to what we got last time. We did Informed Gamer there. We like Informed Gamer. They're our buddies at the moment. Let's close that, and let's research. How many points? We've got 21 points, so we can research probably a couple of things. Let's research 2. Let's research a wild. I like the Wild West. Let's research the Wild West, so let's start the research there. And while we're doing that research, we can hopefully see our first week's sales. And we've gone up massively above what we had last time. We ranked 62 that time, so it's really helping the cash flow. Industry news. Recent markets recent market studies suggest that the Godiva G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Well, we knew that one already. Consumers prefer the lower priced, greater availability and a flexible hardware configuration over the home computer as well. But we saw and knew that when before, but we chose to stick with PC because of the costs. For us. Experts say that this might spell the end of computing hardware manufacturers. Well, what do they know? So he's scratching his head. He's still, Jimmy Johnson's still there thinking away, plugging away. We can't do much else now until Jimmy's obviously finished up his research and he was very close to it. Hey! And Jimmy's just completed the Wild West. Fantastic. Right. I think we'll leave it there for the first episode. As we're 2 games in, a good start. We obviously could do better. We've got a better cash flow than when we started off. So he's doing well considering he's in the pipe hole, as we're calling it at the moment. His little shack. So hopefully for the next episode he'll improve upon that. Maybe we can get a target of 100 fans. We're at 82 at the moment, so that's not too bad. We're still our first year in, so still got time. If you enjoyed what you've just sort of seen and heard, give this video a like and subscribe to the Dimp Digital channel. There's a lot more stuff happening on there. Not just me. There's a podcast weekly that's hosted by Joseph Appleyard and well worth a listen if you haven't already. Get over there and get listening to that. If you liked what you saw as well, just leave a comment below. All feedback's taken on board, so if you maybe want to see me design a specific type of game next round, let me know and I'll try and do that for you. Yep, just keep liking away, and that's me over and out. Bye bye.